and welcome to Night 5 of the P1 Pinnacle, the Podswoggle 1 Pinnacle, the best computer-simulated round-robin video game tournament in the world, streaming live off of Twitch and being watched every single Monday night after Monday Night Raw on Podswoggle's YouTube channel. I'm your host, your play-by-play man, your color commentator, Chris Mullet, joining you for our third look at the A block of the P1 Pinnacle. Things are starting to fall into place. Things are starting to really shake out. We have an amazing night of action here for you at the PlayStation. At the P1 Pinnacle, streaming off of Fire Pro Wrestling World from PlayStation. If somehow you're just joining us after 4 episodes, 1 month in to the P1 Pinnacle, well, the boys at Podswoggle Wrestling Podcast with Entertainment have selected competitors from New Japan Pro Wrestling all over professional wrestling in its entirety and the world of pop culture, and combine them into a round-robin tournament that will be played out here on Fire Pro. We've had some amazing results already until we have winners of each block, until we have winner of the tournament who will go on to a wonderful grand prize. It's been the past 2 nights have just been incredible. Let's quickly take a look at the rankings for B block that we will not be dealing with today on night 5. You see up at the top 3 men, Katsuyori Shibata, Dag Boomer, and the Joker, all victorious last week here in the P1 Pinnacle. Shibata with a hard-fought win over Bobby Bobby. Dag Boomer, a shocking 5-minute knockout of Jeff Cobb, and the Joker with a come-from-behind victory against Beetlejuice. In the middle there, Bobby Bobby, Karts Rowdy, Johnny Gargano, Daniel Bryan, Beetlejuice, and Lord Raiden, all kind of right in the middle of all that, 1-1. And then the goose egg so far, the shocking goose eggs. You got Jeff Cobb, who I mentioned was knocked out last week, Minoru Suzuki, who was knocked out in his battle against Raiden with the Netherworld Press, and the story of maybe the whole tournament so far. Hiroshi Tanahashi, 0-2, this year's G1 Climax winner. He was knocked out in 4 minutes by Daniel Bryan. We will see all these gentlemen in action next week, night 5 of the P1. I'm sorry, night 6 of the P1 Pinnacle. But we will go over their matches at the end. But now it's A block time, and take a look at how the A block shapes out. Of course, a lot more moving and shaking in terms of where you can go, because we still have 3 undefeated people at the top, with some 3s, some 2s, and some 1s. Kazuchika Okada, undefeated. Darth Maul, undefeated. Jackie Chan, undefeated. Conor McGregor sitting there in the 3 spot. Then Ishii, Tonga, and Pentagon, 1-1. Omega, Ibushi, and Balor have not won a match yet, but still have 1 point because of their draws. Night 1 of the P1 Pinnacle, and the only 2 men winless thus far. Zack Sabre Jr., another one of the big stories in that he is the greatest March Madness competitor of all time, our 2K yearly tournament, and the Velveteen Dream. How's that shake out for tonight? Tonight we have 6 more matches here in A block. On night 5, we're going to be main evented by undefeated Jackie Chan against a now frightfully dangerous Conor McGregor, who knocked out Kenny Omega in the last night 3 of the P1 Pinnacle for A block. And Omega is going to look to counteract that right now. Kenny Omega will be kicking off our action on a night 5, trying to bounce back, trying to get his first win in the tournament. Kenny Omega against a man who has had amazing chemistry with him in real life over the past couple years, Tomohiro Ishii. So Kenny Omega is representing Team Spencer Hamilton. Spencer currently has 3 points total in A block. Tomohiro Ishii is representing Team Augie, who's got 6 points in A block. Omega went to a 30-minute time limit draw with Finn Balor, and then that shocking dominant knockout loss to Conor McGregor in night 3. Ishii lost his first match in another devastating knockout to Okada via Rainmaker, but managed to bounce back in night 3 and squeak out a victory, actually the same exact time in the match against Okada, 27 minutes and 21 seconds, defeating the man that Omega could not beat, Finn Balor. So it'll be interesting to see here between Omega and Ishii, who is going to kind of get their their footing, if you will. Ishii seems to have gotten it. Omega needed to get it after, unfortunately, not putting away Balor night 1. If you fall into an 0-2-1 hole this early, I don't know how you're going to come back from it. That's what Omega's going to try to not do. But this is the worst person to find yourself up against to not get into that hole. The Stone Pit Bull out of Chaos. Tomohiro Ishii, red shoes, rings the bell. Match 1 of night 5 of the P1 Pinnacles underway. Omega starts off with a body slam. We've had so many instances of power versus speed. This is another one. Ishii's definitely going to have the striking ability and the power advantage. He had a nice strong tackle to start and a snapmare. Test of strength. And again, every time I've brought this up this far, I've made to been look like an idiot from what Kenny Omega's been doing. In that case, winning the test of strength. It's happened so much. He's going to do it again. Second time Omega wins a test of strength over who I perceived to be the stronger man, Tomohiro Ishii. Body slam. Omega's going to send Ishii up to the floor. He's going to follow him. Ishii's going to get back inside. Ishii's like, all right, you want to brawl? Let's do it. Omega has had a proclivity of brawling. He almost got counted out 9-1. Got back in the ring at the count of 19 against Ishii. And here these guys are, count of 12, and they're still fighting on the floor. Body slam onto the floor by Ishii. He'll get back in the ring at 15. Omega will follow suit. So again, Kenny Omega, fine mixing it up on the ground, but Ishii is obviously fine with doing that as well, as we just saw. Some strikes, some raking of the eyes. Omega went for a maybe a tilt-a-whirl head scissors or a Thez press. Ishii said no, but he does say yes to taking 3 stiff forearms to the face and a kick to the back. Omega sends Ishii off the ropes. Again went for it. Ishii's got it scouted. Now here's what we've come to grow and know and love. This back and forth strong style strikes. Omega wins but passes out in exhaustion. Go behind switch. Lariat time. Oh, Omega knew it. Ducked underneath the legs of Ishii. Ishii has hit quite a few lariats, if I'm not mistaken. That's what he finally put Finn Balor away with, was a big lariat. Shades of Stan Hansen, one of the greatest gaijin in Japanese wrestling history. Ishii working on the legs of Omega. Big enziguri by Kenny Omega on Ishii. Going to look for a pin. Red shoes out of position. 1 count only. Forearm shot there. And Omega, nice leaping suplex. Thought it was going to be a brainbuster like Ishii. Off the ropes, and there's that shoulder tackle. Ishii doesn't feel ready to drop. Nice standing shooting star by Omega. Pinfall press on Ishii. 2 count only. Corner switch. Nice running hip attack in the corner by Omega. Ishii. Omega's been countering Ishii left and right. Oh, went for the hip attack one too many times. Ishii knew it. Now an arm bar raking the elbow into the face of Omega. Omega likes this running hip attack in the corner and catches him with a chop afterwards. Ishii more work, driving the knee of Omega into the mat. Big super kick. Shades of his elite brethren, the Young Bucks, with that one. Omega out of nowhere. One-winged angel on Ishii. Count of 2. Oh, and Ishii kicks out of the one-winged angel. The first time, if I'm not mistaken, we've seen Omega hit that in the tournament. Less than 8 minutes in, and Ishii is kicked out of the one-winged angel. Unbelievable kick out by Ishii. Omega now in trouble, gets suplexed to the floor. Ishii, that hard head, that cranium of his that can take so much abuse. Oh, what a chop by Ishii. And a running elbow. Ishii is now fighting from behind because of how much damage that One Wing Angel is going to take on Ishii. He's going to go for it again. No! Kreutz! Wrath into a bridge! 1, 2... No! Omega has hit Ishii with his 2 biggest and best shots. The first time Kenny Omega has managed to hit either one in the whole tournament. Did not hit either one on Finn Balor. Definitely didn't any either on Conor McGregor. Does Kenny Omega have what it takes here in the P1 Pinnacle? Or is Tomohiro Ishii just that difficult to beat? Ishii now, sharpshooter on Omega. We're only a third of the way through this match, and Kenny Omega has blasted Tomohiro Ishii with everything that he has. Off the ropes. Big V trigger. Go behind switch. Ishii now knows Omega's going for it at all costs. Omega knows that that's what it's going to take to beat Ishii. Ishii slows it down with a chin lock. Super kick. Second time of the match for Omega. Omega's now on the apron. Omega's not wasting any time. Springboard missile dropkick. He is going full board on this one. Oh, there's a seated V trigger. Omega with a super kick on Ishii. After that exchange, picks him up away from the ropes. Go behind. Ishii avoids it. Off the ropes. Lariat on Omega. Locks on another chin lock. This would be such a disappointment if Kenny Omega could not seal this victory up after what he's put Ishii through. Oh my God! As I say that, as I live and breathe, the Ishii brain buster. Oh, Omega kicks out at 2. These guys never fail to steal the show, even if they're the main event or if they're first. Ishii go behind. Sends Kenny off the ropes. Huge headbutt. Ishii starting to feel it now. Kenny, tilt-a-whirl powerbomb. That's what he was using to try to put Balor away. And he got him with it. Kenny Omega is on the board. 13 minutes and 38 seconds. He has finally sealed a victory up. Wasn't with Kreutz Wrath. Was not with the One Wing Angel. It was the tilt-a-whirl powerbomb. Kenny Omega now moves to 3 points. Tomohiro Ishii stays at 2. Team Spencer very happy with that result. Spinning Dr. Bomb, if you want to call it. What Dr. Death Steve Williams used to say. And a very, very important win for Kenny Omega here on Night 5. Very much putting him right back in the thick of things in A Block. Speaking of right in the thick of things in A Block, let's now move to one of the men who finds himself sitting on top in A Block. One of the 3 undefeated competitors left, Darth Maul. We're taking on a man who we did not expect to be winless at this point, and now finds himself facing an uphill battle to not remain winless. Zack Sabre Jr. This is Team Rich versus Team Rich in our second match of Night 5. Darth Maul, a very impressive win over the Velveteen Dream, who took him to the limit, Night 1. And then Darth Maul, a dominant, brutal performance against Pentagon Jr. in the main event of Night 3. Wants to keep that up. Zack Sabre Jr. Was the man who Pentagon Jr. dominated in our very first match of the P1, losing in under 10 minutes. And then Zack, in 13 minutes, lost to Okada. So Zack has not looked great. He has looked out of his element. The Technical Wizard, the tournament GOAT, has not been able to get any momentum thus far. Team Rich needs him to, because Team Rich cannot solely rely, well, he can, but he doesn't really want to have to solely rely on the Sith Lord, Darth Maul, to carry him to the promised land. After this, it'll be a battle of who has found themselves losing to Darth Maul thus far. It'll be the Velveteen Dream versus Pentagon Jr. in our next battle. Of course, our main event, Conor McGregor and Jackie Chan. We got Okada and Ibushi, Tama Tonga and Finn Balor. Darth Maul has already locked on that cravat to start the match. which I believe is how he beat Pentagon Jr. in the main event. Oh, what a huge punch by Darth Maul on Zack Sabre Jr. Zack's going to have to be quick, going to have to use that World of Sport style. Confuse Darth Maul, ground him, some limb control, and try to make the Sith Lord tap out. Look at this advantage there with a takedown by Zack. And now more work on the arm. Oh, Zack barrels through the Irish Whip attempt at Darth Maul. He kicks his way out of a corner attack. Zack already looking better than he has in the other two matches. Wouldn't it just go to show you how unpredictable this P1 has been, as if Zack Sabre Jr. can find himself the winner in this match and stop the undefeated streak of Darth Maul, who will not... Oh, is fine using underhanded tactics with that eye poke. Zack did not like it. A double leg takedown right into an armbar. Oh, big DDT by Darth Maul. Kicks the leg out from him. Now an ankle lock submission. Zack's working on the whole body. Oh, and another poke in the eyes by Maul. We've seen Maul use brass knuckles. We've seen Maul use poison mist. It's a front chancery. Look at Zack taking punches right to the face and uppercutting his way through it. Oh, he will not win that exchange, however, against Darth Maul, who's off the ropes running elbow drop. Now another cravat. Zack battles back with an uppercut. Zack off the ropes. PK kick, perhaps. Big PK kick. Maul. Oh, that forward-facing pile driver. Team Rich, they do not like watching pile drivers. They will happily take them if it means a win. There's a Northern Light suplex and a cross arm breaker, and Maul's way too close to the ropes. Red Shoes calls it off. Darth Maul looking to fly. No, Zack's up too quickly for that. And there's Maul underhandedly using those brass knuckles. Red Shoes will admonish him, and now we'll take the opportunity to go for an elbow. Zack's up before Maul can hit it. Oh, and there's a catching DDT off the ropes. And the elbow drop hits this time. Maul starting to pull together some offense. Instead of going for a pin, he picked Zack up. Zack now more arm control. And there's a reverse crossface, almost like an anaconda vice. And gets poked in the eyes. Maul gets out of it. Elbow to the back by Zack. There's another ankle lock and a great maneuver there. Zack putting his leg over Maul to avoid the rope break. Standing switch. Go behind. Kicks the leg out from him. Again, got to keep him grounded. And a bow and arrow submission. How crazy would it be if Zack Sabre Jr. can get on the board after going 0 for 2 to start? Oh, and another brass knuckle shot from Darth Maul, if he were to make Darth Maul tap out. Nice counter there. He's going to get him way too close to the ropes, though. He's got Maul really breathing heavy there. But Maul, top rope. Flying elbow drop. Second of the match on Zack. Going to drag Zack away from the ropes. Not go for a pin. Oh, and another DDT. Pick Zack up. Zack is back on the offensive. Knocks Maul down. There he is. Trapping one arm. Wrenching at the other. Maul gets out of it. There's a nice Northern Light suplex. Maul throws Zack out. Oh, Zack kind of landed on the edge of the ramp there. Maul's not following him out there. Maul just needed to catch his breath. There's that suplex, cross arm breaker, and I thought he was calling for the bell, but instead he was too close to the ropes. And for the third time in this match, Red Shoes really has to step in there and admonish Maul for these foreign objects. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Take Zack down. Maul now in control. Zack, trip up. Another bow and arrow on Darth Maul. Red Shoes checking to see if the Sith Lord wants to tap out. He does not. Go behind. Oh, flurry of elbows. Getting out of that. Now Maul picks Zack up. Into the corner. Allows me off the ropes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shots to the head of Zack. Look at Zack fight back with uppercuts. These two throwing punches, throwing shots. Oh, look at that big boot by Zack Sabre Jr. Off the ropes. Another running boot. Oh, but Zack didn't take advantage of it. Fireman's carry into a Michinoku driver, and he kicks out at 2.9. Maul thought he had it. Front chancery by Zack. Zack realizes he's in trouble now. Trying everything he can to make Darth tap out. Zack's finally the longest match of his tournament so far against the undefeated Darth Maul. Maul sends Zack off the ropes into a huge running punch. Zack with a Michinoku driver of his own. Hooks the leg. Feet away from the ropes. No, 2 only. I thought Zack was going to pull off the upset. Oh, and here's the gator roll. Maul with the gator roll. Center of the ring. This is what he won his first match with. And he wins this one as well. 14-16. Darth Maul has pinned Zack Sabre Jr. just as he pinned the Velveteen Dream with the gator roll. Darth Maul remains undefeated. Zack Sabre Jr. remains winless here in the P1 Pinnacle. Heartbreaking loss for Zack Sabre Jr. A great effort, a great performance, but he is still yet to recapture the magic he has in March of Madness. Darth Maul, at the time being, on his own atop A block. As I mentioned in the middle of that match, our third match of the evening will pit the two men who previously found themselves at the losing end of Darth Maul. It'll be the man who's also beaten Zack Sabre Jr. thus far, Pentagon Jr., looking to reclaim some of that dominance we saw the first night against somebody who's been extremely feisty, who's been that young up-and-coming hungry tiger in this tournament, but still without a victory, the Velveteen Dream. This is Team Spencer versus Team Mullet. My one participant who does not have any points still in the tournament thus far. Everybody in the tournament except Widden and Spencer has somebody, but across both blocks that has 0 points. Widden and Spencer, the only two lucky enough. I'm sorry, Widden and Augie. No, I guess it's just Widden. Yeah, Widden's the only one who's got somebody with all the points. Yes, that is correct. As here comes Cierro Miedo, Pentagon Jr. Velveteen Dream last night, night 3 for A Block. A game performance. Literally took Tama Tonga almost with a time limit, 29 minutes and 33 seconds. Then in the end, Tama Tonga finally got the pin with 27 seconds to spare. Problem with the Velveteen Dream has been he just doesn't capitalize on his offense. He hits the Purple Rainmaker and instead decides to follow up with more offense, going for the victory. Will he go for the victory tonight? I sure do hope so, if I can be impartial for a second. A strong attempt at a start from both men. Oh, Penta! I thought Penta was going to get blocked there. Dream started the match going for an elbow. Penta just flat out with a jumping knee. Yeah, this is all Penta in the first 40 seconds. Kicking, punching. Dream Dragon Screw Leg Whip. Finally gets some offense in. Some leg checks. And now Penta working on the arm. Of course, Penn has an arm breaker of his own. We saw him try it multiple occasions. Nice running bulldog there by the Velveteen Dream. If you're Dream, you are going to want to come out strong early. His matches, the longer they've gone, if not, they haven't done anything for him. He's gone over 20 minutes in both matches. Penta has only gone 9 and 12. So, oh, nice arm drag there. So, you know, Penta's going to want to go for a knockout shot or go for a victory pretty quickly. The Dreams find wearing down his opponents, taking his time. Second bulldog. Very redundant offense from the Velveteen Dream. Kind of goes for the same things in each match, which might be a decent strategy if you were to capitalize on the target areas he's going for. But thus far he hasn't. So you see he's gone Dragon Screw and he's gone Bulldog, and now it's two knees of the bread basket and a nice backbreaker, kind of the same area. So maybe he's scouting his opponents well. There's a humping headlock, if I do say so myself. He's going forward again and just really driving that arm around the head of Penta. You know, Penta lost that match to Darth Maul from that cravat. Back elbow there by the Dream. Going for a pin. Pin on Penta. Got a 1 count only. You know, these two throwing shots at each other. Who will win this exchange? It's the Velveteen Dream. Dream now. Oh, went for an Irish whip into the corner. And there he is again, just almost looks like he's trying to pull the mask off of Pentagon. The ultimate degradation that a luchador can face. Oh, nice arm breaker there by Pentagon. Just drilling that arm into the mat. Takes the legs out from Penta. Nice deadlift. German suplex by Pentagon. Haven't seen him use that before, if I'm not mistaken. Fights through that offense attempt by the Velveteen Dream. Go behind. Switch. And a backdrop driver by the Velveteen Dream. Oh, what a vicious chop. Straight to the mouth of Penta. And there's Penta. More work on the arm. Got one hand there on like the trapezius muscle. And analyze stuff like Gorilla Monsoon and another arm breaker working on that same arm. Penta trying to rip that thing off. Oh, drives it down again. The control Pentagon has. And now there it is again. More work on that arm. Velveteen Dream. I'm surprised it's even still in the socket at this point. Even though we're only 7 minutes in. Pentagon obviously came into this match with a strategy. Velveteen answers back with a spine buster. Huge punch. A pin attempt by the Dream on Pentagon. 2 only. These two have been throwing shots at each other left and right. Penta got thrown on the ramp. Didn't appreciate it. Oh my God! He just kicked the knee out from the Velveteen Dream. It got called as critical, but the match is still going on. What has happened? I think he just broke the Velveteen Dream's leg. And Red Shoes is letting it happen. The Velveteen Dream might have just torn his ACL against Pentagon, who instead of following up with a submission move, went for a frog splash, and the Velveteen Dream is now on this possibly critically injured leg and just hit a clothesline. And he's taunting. This kid is now using that leg to kick away at Pentagon. I'm shocked at what's happened. You saw Pentagon work on the arm so much, I thought it would happen with the arm, and now is working on him again, even though the Velveteen Dream's legs has finally given away. Pentagon Jr. has made the Velveteen Dream tap out at 9 minutes and 38 seconds. I was so confused there as to what happened. We saw the ref call it, and the match continued for another couple minutes. The sheer tenacity of the Velveteen Dream was not enough as Pentagon earns his second victory with that arm breaker. Dream, just like Zack Sabre Jr., still coming up goose eggs, coming up zeros, and he'll be at the bottom of the A block. Pentagon now moves to 4 points. A very successful night for Team Spencer. 2 victories in 2 matches for Team Spencer. Team Mullet still has the Velveteen Dream with 0 points. 0 puntos. Whew, all right, so we are halfway through night 5 here of the P1 Pinnacle, and it is time for match 4, and it is time to go back to the early days of Bullet Club. 2 founding members, and 2 men who are trying to get up in that upper half of A block. It is Tamatanga coming off an impressive victory against the Velveteen Dream, against the Demon King, formerly Prince Devitt, now Finn Balor. At the moment, as I said, Tamatanga with 2 points. He had a tough loss to Jackie Chan night 1. Bounced back with a close victory over the Velveteen Dream. Balor has... Nobody has wrestled longer in this tournament thus far, if I'm not mistaken, than Finn Balor. Balor went to the 30-minute time limit draw against Omega, then went 27 minutes against Ishii. So Balor is kind of the Iron Man thus far. The P1 Pinnacle only has 1 point to show from it. This is another inside team match. This is Team Widden versus Team Widden. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. Tamatanga in the ring. Balor is yet to taste victory. He is the only one left. I'm sorry, and Kota Ibushi on top of the other people who have no points. Zack Sabre Jr. and the Velveteen Dream. Balor trying to break out of that pack. Trying to join Kenny Omega with 3 points in the middle of the tournament. Bell's rung. We're underway. Nice forearm shot by Tonga to start. Standing switch. A nice body slam there by Balor to get this match underway. Can't believe another night of incredible action thus far. Cannot believe that last match. Velveteen Dream working on a busted leg. Speaking of busted legs, Tonga with us. Drop toe hold there on Balor. Kenny Omega finally getting on the board. Darth Maul continuing his dominance. He will be at least one of 2 guys still undefeated. Well, it could still be 3. Jackie Chan and Connor could go to a draw later on. This body slam there by Tonga. Tonga already looking to go to the top. Way too early for that. We know he utilized that diving splash against the Velveteen Dream in his last match. Balor's hit many a coup de grace, but none successful. There's a Boston Crab by Tonga. Balor kicks him off. There's a nice elbow there by Balor, taking Tonga off of his feet. Elbow pinpoint accuracy by Tonga. Finn now. Delayed vertical suplex. Finn's not the biggest guy in the fight. Finn's sub 200 pounds, but he is deviously strong. Tonga, of course, looking to possibly get a gun son off here at any moment to knock Finn Balor out. These guys trading kind of worthless pin attempts. So any pin attempt you can cause somebody to kick out of, cause your opponent to exert energy. Finn went for a shotgun dropkick. Tonga, naturally, his years of service in the Bullet Club with Prince Devitt, if you will, means he had it scouted and he's back on the offense. And a nice Samoan drop by the bad boy. The OG Bullet Club member still to this day. Tamatanga. Balor off the ropes. Go behind. Now trying to make Balor dizzy. Look at this. Oh, look at that string of counters and momentums there. Oh, and Balor answers back with a drop kick. These 2 painted-faced warriors. Nice standing stomp. And a 1 count only by Balor. That's hard Samoan cranium and a front chin lock. forearm shots back and forth. Balor gets the better of that exchange. Finn sent into the corner. I'm not sure. Look at this stomp in a mud hole. I thought he was going for a face wash. Tonga has no problem getting down and dirty, brawling, just scraping and clawing and scratching to try to win matches. Nice swinging neck breaker by Balor. And a second one. Finn Balor had been watching his Honky Tonk Man tapes. And a code breaker on Tonga. That painted face smearing away at the knee pads of Balor. There's a belly-to-back suplex countering the offense attempt on Finn Balor. Finn with a sling blade. That normally is one of the preludes of the coup de grace, but he knows Tonga's way too far away from the ropes. He's in the center of the ring. Pele kick by Balor on Tonga. Finn is looking good. Oh, there's a drift away. Swinging neck breaker by Tonga. And a camel clutch. As soon as I say Balor's got some momentum, Tonga bites back. Samoan drop. Finn careens to the floor. Tonga taunting away at his former leader. Got him off the ropes. Nice flapjack by Tonga. Finn's gonna now counter. Go behind. Tonga's had that scouted at every step of the game. And there's a neck breaker there, but Tonga, the neck breaker took so much out of him, Finn got up first. Standing Hurricane Rana. Now taunting shades of Roman Reigns with a spear! Huge spear by Tonga. And a belly-to-back suplex. Finn's neck and head almost hit that turnbuckle pad. Picks him up. 3 shots to the face. Tama Tonga's on fire. Finn grounds him. Finn looking for Bloody Sunday, and he hits it. Bloody Sunday on Tama Tonga. Balor into the cover. Hooks the leg in the head. Gets the count of 2 only. And another, a brain buster. Suplex City is going to Demon Town. Finn, top rope. Missile drop kick. Tonga got up before he could hit the coup de grace. Went for the sling blade. Tonga avoids it. These two kicking into another gear, perhaps. Another swinging neck breaker. Tonga now sent into the corner. Finn with a huge Pele kick. That's just a backflip mule kick, essentially. Sling blade. Another Enziguri. Finn Balor's complete control. Tonga answers back with some forearm shots and a gun stun. Tonga had his back against the wall. Is that enough to put away Finn Balor? No. 2 count only off the gun stun. Standing drop kick by Balor. Body slam. Standing coup de grace. Trading shots now. Who is more Bullet Club? Finn with a standing drop kick takes Tonga off of his feet. Another swinging neck breaker by Tonga answering back. Team Widden sitting at home with bated breath, wondering who's going to get this victory. Another swinging neck breaker. How is Finn's neck even holding on at this point? Gun stun by Tama Tonga. Finn's right up. Tonga gets him down again, says good night and goodbye. There's a swanton bomb. A frog splash. Tama Tonga is going to town on Finn Balor. Oh, but Finn with a victory roll. Finn was playing possum. Count of 2. Nobody got him on it. Finn Balor. Hook, line, and sinker on Tama Tonga. Hit 4 huge shots. And Finn Balor, at the last possible second, a victory roll. And Tama Tonga tastes defeat. Finn Balor is on the board. What an amazing finish to that match. A swanton, a frog splash, a gun stun. But then the victory roll-up pin by Finn Balor, and he gets the victory. He moves to 3 points. Tama Tonga stays at 2 here in A block. Team Widden in A block now has 5 total points versus Team Rich's 6 and Team Spencer's 7 through both of their matches because they are all done for the evening here in A block. Whew. Hell of a victory there for Finn Balor. A needed victory for Finn Balor in A block. Leads us to our co-main event. Our final competitor, our second of 3 competitors, who is still undefeated against a man who defies all odds and expectations every time he steps into the ring. It's Okada and Ibushi. This is Team Mullet versus Team Tope. Team Tope's first action tonight. Kota Ibushi is winless. Went to a 30-minute time limit draw and took more punishment than I've seen a human being possibly ever take against Conor McGregor. And then he turns around in his match against Jackie Chan and gets knocked out in 11 minutes. If I'm not mistaken, he lost to Jackie Chan. I don't remember if he was knocked out or if he was pinned or tapped out. But Kota Ibushi went 30 minutes and then all of a sudden just could not beat Jackie Chan. Okada, a good win against Ishii, an even better win against Zack Sabre Jr. The Rainmaker is looking mighty fine thus far in A block. The Golden Star, Kota Ibushi. He's going to have to do something here. Going to have to basically do what his Golden Lovers partner, Kenny Omega, did and come out of the gate hot and dominate. But easier said than done against Okada. These two, I have a feeling, are going to feel each other out a little bit. Some pinpoint strikes to start from Ibushi. Ibushi suplex by Okada. So Okada, I think, has only hit one Rainmaker the whole tournament. I don't remember if he actually hit Zack with a Rainmaker last time. He knocked Ishii out with one. If I'm not mistaken, that Cobra clutch submission from Okada did the job against Zack. I don't think it'll do the trick against Ibushi, because Ibushi was beaten pillar to post for 20 plus minutes by Conor McGregor. Okada, nice belly to back suplex here on Ibushi. Okada's got a counter for your counter's counter. And he's been kind of looking good against Ibushi thus far. Off the ropes. Nice seated dropkick there by Okada on Ibushi. Oh, there's that beautiful, beautiful dropkick. Possibly nobody ever has done it better than Okada. It's a 1 count only. These kicks from Okada, kicks on Okada. Oh, and just bends him over. Running double stomp by Ibushi. A nice body slam there. You just hear the power in which Ibushi hits you with that standing kick. It just is a thwump against your midsection. Okada went for a basement drop kick, misses it. Ibushi gets a free shot in. Huge running boot. Okada, of course, uses his size to his advantage every step of the way. DDT on Ibushi. Too close to the ropes on that Irish whip. 3 huge kicks. Takes Okada down with more power. Single leg Boston Crab. And now choking Ibushi out with his own arms. Big drop kick, just like Okada. And now Okada, tombstone on Ibushi. Oh, there's a backflip kick. Yeah, one thing you've seen plenty already in this tournament is Okada gets behind your back. You are getting out of that as quickly as you can because you know it's Rainmaker time. Nice suplex. And a snap suplex by Ibushi. Standing kick. And there's a third tombstone. That one had some stank on it. The spinning tombstone and a drop kick. Okada starting to reach down deep for this one. German suplex. Went for the German Rainmaker combo. Hits another running boot. Just battles through that Irish whip attempt on Ibushi. Go behind, drop kick. Another drop kick. From behind, Ibushi avoids it one more time. Those 3 kicks, that one sends Okada flying onto his back. And a world's strongest slam. So Dag Boomer knocked Jeff Cobb out with that last time. German. Again counters. And a backflip kick. We're only 10 minutes in and these guys are going full force. Go behind. These two are just trading go-behinds. Tombstone by Okada. That's a 4th tombstone if I'm not losing count. And another drop kick. Ibushi and Okada fighting each other tooth and nail. Ibushi. Huge kick to the face. Gotta think he's thinking Kamigoye, Golden Star Powerbomb, any of them. He just called for it. Kamigoye on Okada. Can he end the undefeated streak of Okada in this tournament? No. Drop kick by Okada. So many drop kicks, so many tombstones. Go behind. Oh, Cobra Clutch. Again, not even looking for the Rainmaker. Trying to make Ibushi tap out to the Cobra Clutch. Ibushi does not. Oh, a kick, and he just crumbles Okada. Another world's strongest slam. Kamigoye the second time. Okada's right up. Another slam. Ibushi is just taking every shot he can give to Okada. Fireman's carry drop. Ibushi kick to the head. Third Kamigoye, center of the ring. His best opportunity to defeat Okada. And he can't do it. 2.9. Avoids another Rainmaker. Kicks him in the face. Ibushi. Got to try something else. Another backflip kick. Oh, and both men down. Okada's up first. Go behind. German. Again blocks it. Big running boot. Okada going to the top rope. Jumping missile drop kick off the top by Okada. Both guys are spent. We're only halfway through the time limit. Run into each other one more time. Both guys take a second. Up simultaneously. German suplex. This one with a bridge, but he's too close to the ropes. Gonna wait for him. Flapjack. Almost a stun gun. Shades a stunning Steve Austin into the ropes. Kicking Ibushi in the head. Front face lock. Elbows him to another part of the ring. Picks him up. Go behind. Ibushi avoids it again. Another counter. Ibushi kicks him into the corner. Okada. Tombstone. No theatrics. Drives Ibushi's head into the buckle. Tree of Woe this time. Oh, he's just going to kick 4, 5 shots into the stomach of Ibushi. Now they're trading punches and elbows. Ibushi with a roundhouse kick to the face. 3 roundhouse kicks. Okada body slams Ibushi down. Takes a second to breathe. Ibushi a body slam. Gonna drag Okada away from the ropes. What's he thinking? Standing kick. Drags him back. Okada go behind. Brainmaker! Second of the tournament. First of the match. Count of 2. No, Ibushi kicks out of the Rainmaker. Flurry of strikes. German suplex into a bridge. 1, 2. 2 count again. Okada can't put Ibushi away. Big boot. Finally hits the second Rainmaker of the tournament. But Ibushi perseverant. There's a snap German suplex with a bridge. Oh, and again Okada at 2.9. Ibushi is trying. Another tombstone by Okada. Rainmaker pose. Picks Ibushi up from behind. German suplex. Go behind. Rainmaker German combo. Drags Ibushi away from the ropes. Into the pin. 1, 2. No, Ibushi again. Okada finally hit the combo he wanted. He couldn't get it done. Air raid crash. Ibushi counters with a Pele kick. They're both down. 21 minutes into this match. This may be the match of the tournament so far. Okada again hits that fire version of an F5. Ibushi still blocking Rainmakers even though he's taken 2 of them. Okada taking a chance again. Ibushi's up too quick. Off the ropes. Standing drop kick. Ibushi trying to avoid a second draw. Okada trying to avoid his first. 3 big kicks. Ibushi has not hit any of his other usual offense. Running splash into the corner. No Phoenix splash. There's another backflip kick. No Golden Star powerbomb. Ibushi just yelling at Okada. Bring it on. Calls for the Kamigoye. Hits it for the 3rd time in this match. He'll drag Okada away. Hook the leg in the head. Count of 2. No, Okada still kicks out. These 2 warriors have been beating each other severely in this match. With every bit of offense they have in their arsenal. Their biggish blows. Enziguri, backflip, Pele, whatever you want to call it. I'm running out of names for things. Okada Rainmaker taunt. Picks Ibushi up. Gets sent off the ropes. Power slam. Ibushi with the power slam. Flurry of strikes. Okada went for a tombstone. Ibushi blocks it, hits one of his own. Big kick to the face. Okada with a body slam. We are under 5 minutes away in this match from a time limit draw. Trading shots now. Okada, big boot to Ibushi. Ibushi up with a standing kick to the face. The fighting spirit. Flapjack. The fighting spirit exuded in this match has been incredible. Up on his shoulders, drives him down again. Ibushi kick to the back of Okada. More slaps, mule kicks. Okada taken off of his feet. Ibushi going to the top rope with a 450 splash. World's strongest slam. Not capitalizing, not going for a pin. Okada Cobra Clutch. Cobra Clutch. Too close to the ropes. Ibushi throws Okada outside with 2 minutes to go. Is Ibushi wrestling for a draw? He may be. How devastating would that be to Okada's resume in this tournament? Picks Ibushi up again and drives him down. Drags him away with 90 seconds to go. Go behind. Blocks. 3 big kicks from Ibushi. 1 minute remaining. Go behind. Omega counters with a hip toss. Inside of 45 seconds remaining. Up on his shoulders again. 30 seconds to go. Picks Ibushi up. From behind. Rainmaker block. Backflip kick. 15. 3 kicks. 10 to go. This one is going to go the distance. The third full 30-minute time limit has expired. Okada and Ibushi go 30 minutes without a winner. That means Ibushi will go to 2 points because that is his second draw of the tournament. Okada goes to 5, still unbeaten, but not able to put away the Golden Star, who has become such an unstoppable force in this tournament, yet has not won a match. How devastating is that for Kota Ibushi? And how devastating long-term could that be for Okada? We'll have to find out later on in A block. But he will not be at the top of the block right now. It'll be either him tied in second place with Conor McGregor, or he'll be in third because Jackie Chan will have been tied still with Darth Maul, because that is our main event. It is 2 men who are undefeated thus far, one in several ways. It is Jackie Chan and it is Conor McGregor. Let's get it on. Team Augie versus Team Tope. McGregor, as I mentioned, 30-minute draw with Ibushi to start off the tournament, and then knocked out Kenny Omega in our last A-block action. Chan, just 2 great solid wins over Tama Tonga and Kota Ibushi. He's been devious. He's been tricky. He's been everything you expect Jackie Chan to be in this thing. He's trying to tie himself up with Darth Maul, a top A block. But we saw Conor. Last time Conor actually went for the win and just knocked Omega out. Against Ibushi, he just toiled Ibushi. He just pounded away at him. And his tactics were technically illegal. He almost got disqualified on a couple of occasions. Here comes Conor McGregor. The notorious one. Very interesting. Let's see what shakes out here. Our main event of Night 5 underway. I figure it's going to be strike heavy. Connor gets the first blow in. We know these knockouts can come at any time. Good combination of knees to the stomach of Chan. We saw Tanahashi get knocked out in 4 minutes last week. Jeff Cobb in 5. So you better believe Conor McGregor can KO somebody with one punch. Oh, but Jackie Chan might too. These guys are just boxing. Both went. Conor went for a spin kick. Chan caught him in the back of the head in the back period with a spin kick. Oh, Conor was in mid-attempt. Nice punch. Conor went for a knockout shot there. Little jab. Savate kick misses. Another jab. There's that kick. This feels like we're in a straight dojo. These guys just... Oh, and this is where Jackie Chan does not want to wind up, because that will quickly turn the tide in the favor of Conor McGregor if he gets many of those seated punches off. Forearm shot. Conor down. Kicks him off. Jackie Chan likes to use a lot of grounded submissions and pin attempts and trickery. And Conor, like this right here, this prawn attempt, Conor's gonna get out of most of them because that's where he's really, really good, is on the mat. These two now trading punches and uppercuts. Only Jackie Chan be crazy enough to do this against Conor McGregor, and only Jackie Chan crazy enough to win the exchange, even though he's down. And there's a kick below the belt to McGregor. Richie was going to admonish him, but didn't even bother. La Magistra Cradle. No pin. Oh, God. These punches, that hammer fist down on top of the nose and mouth can bust open anybody at any second. Oh, and there's a huge punch. Oh, and another hammer fist. A second one. McGregor is ruthless. Oh, and there's an arm trap into a spin kick. Another knockout punch. Oh, God, the face of Jackie Chan is somehow not a puddle of blood already. Here are these illegal strikes. Gets off of him at 2. Oh, and Jackie Chan continues to get decimated by Conor McGregor. And we still have so much to go. There's a super kick and more punches. McGregor's looking better than he has in these previous 2 matches. Jackie Chan is just getting destroyed here. Now these back punches. The back mount. Right to the neck. He's got to 5. Oh, God, these uppercuts. This is a submission. This is legal. Right to the chin and the mouth. Jackie Chan somehow avoids it and pokes McGregor in the eyes and hits him with a spin kick. Another spin kick by Jackie Chan. This legend will not be taken out easily. McGregor with a flurry takes Jackie down. And more seated punches. McGregor, the true villain of A Block. That one extends his flurry to 3. Huge uppercut. Palm strike. Oh, kicked in the head. Jackie Chan is in trouble. There's another standing spin kick. Some good punches there by Jackie Chan. Now folding Conor over into a pin, 1 count only. Jackie has to avoid that That running knee strike by Conor McGregor. That's what he knocked Kenny Omega out with. There's more punches to the back of the head. Jackie gets up. And a nice falling headbutt there. Oh, he's just getting brutalized with these strikes. Oh, there it is! The uppercut, and Jackie Chan has been knocked out. 10 minutes, 28 seconds. Conor McGregor is your winner. Jackie Chan's undefeated streak goes bye-bye, and Conor McGregor has just laid waste to a movie and martial arts legend in 10 minutes. We thought after night one that Conor McGregor might be a non-factor because of his tactics. He is very much a factor. Kota Ibushi's just a tough bastard. And Jackie Chan is undefeated no more. A block, night 5 is complete. So we will go over to the rankings and see where we stand. Alone atop A block, 3-0 is Darth Maul. Underneath him, still undefeated at 2 wins, no losses, and 1 draw is Kazuchika Okada and Conor McGregor. After them, 2 impressive performances, 2-1 for Pentagon Jr. and Jackie Chan. In the middle, former Bullet Club leaders Kenny Omega and Finn Balor at 1-1-1. Kota Ibushi, the oddball in this, is a 0-1-2. He finds himself with the 1-2 competitors at 2 points, Tomohiro Ishii and Tama Tonga, and then Zack Sabre Jr. and the Velveteen Dream, both winless through 3 matches. We're looking at the team capacity here. Team Rich in A block has 6 points. Team Mullet has 5 points. Team Augie has 6 points. Team Widden has 5 points. And Team Tope and Team Spencer atop A block with 7 points apiece. What does it mean for Night 6? Well, Night 6, we go over the B bracket here. We will start the evening off with Johnny Gargano sitting at 2 points for Team Rich, taking on Minoru Suzuki for Team Spencer, a shocking 0-2. Then we'll move over to another 0-2 competitor from Team Augie, Jeff Cobb, as he takes on from Team Widden, Raiden, who is a 1-1. Bobby, another 1-1 competitor, this time from Team Mullet, will take on 1-1 competitor from Team Rich, Karts Rowdy, in a battle of original Fire Pro Wrestling characters. Then Daniel Bryan, 1-1 from Team Tope, will take on 1-1 Beetlejuice out of Team Spencer. One of the undefeated competitors left in the tournament and in B block from Team Widden, Katsuyori Shibata, will take on shockingly 0-2 Hiroshi Tanahashi from Team Tope, which leaves us to our main event, kind of like tonight, 2 unbeatens going head-to-head. Team Mullet's The Joker versus Team Augie's Dag Boomer in the main event of Night 6 of B block. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, make sure you're subscribing to Podswoggle on Twitch. Whenever these streams pop up, you can get your early access to them whenever I'm recording them. But if not, every Monday night, 11 p.m. Eastern, immediately after Monday Night Raw, a new episode of the P1 Pinnacle goes live. YouTube.com/Podswoggle. Of course, follow the podcast on all podcasting mediums and arcadeaudio.net, where you can find our whole network of podcasts for whatever you like. Follow us on social media, and also, of course, be on the lookout for our other programming, the Podswoggle and Heels title tournaments that are also streamed live on Twitch. Those happen once a month, Wednesday nights, 8:30. Follow us at Podswoggle on Twitter for all the information there. We will see you next week for Night 6 back in B block. The P1 Pinnacle continues to roar on. I am your host, Mullet. We will see you next time.